Boxing is known as the sweet science, but sometimes it can be a knockout. We'll take a look at 5 unforgettable knockouts that changed boxing forever. But before we do, make sure to subscribe so you never miss an upload. Sonny Liston vs. Floyd Patterson. Cassius Clay was a brash young heavyweight who had just won the world heavyweight title from the reigning champion, Ingemar Johansson. And many thought that he would have his hands full with veteran contender Sonny Liston in their non-title bout on September 25, 1962. But in the first round, Clay sent Liston crashing to the canvas twice. The fight was stopped after the second knockdown and Clay was declared the winner. But many believed that Clay was aided by an illegal shoulder held by his trainer, Angelo Dundee, which helped him land the punches that knocked out Liston. After the fight, Liston claimed that he could not see due to the bright lights, although replays showed that Liston was actually squinting during the bout. Whatever the real reason, this fight changed boxing forever. Not only did it propel Cassius Clay to superstardom, but it also led to one of the biggest rivalries in sports history. Mike Tyson vs. Michael Spinks. On June 27, 1988, Tyson faced Michael Spinks in what was supposed to be a tune-up fight for Tyson. However, Spinks had other plans. In the first round, Spinks used his superior boxing skills and frustrated Tyson, who was visibly upset with his performance. But in the 9th round, Tyson knocked down Spinks with a right hook and followed up with a flurry of punches that ended the fight and made Tyson the new world heavyweight champion. This victory made Tyson the youngest heavyweight champion in history at age 22 years, 4 months, and 22 days. It also marked the beginning of Tyson's legendary status in the sport and cemented his place in history as one of the greatest heavyweight champions of all time. George Foreman vs. Michael Moorer. In November 1994, George Foreman was past his prime, and most people expected him to lose against Michael Moorer. But in the 10th round, Foreman knocked out Moorer with a right hand to become the oldest heavyweight champion in history at age 45 years, 11 months, and 22 days. This victory was a huge upset, and it proved that age is just a number. When it comes to determination and hard work, James Braddock vs. Max Baer on June 13, 1935. James Braddock faced off against Max Baer in a fight that was billed as the Battle of the Champions. The bout was a rematch of their previous encounter in 1934, which Baer had won by knockout in the 8th round. However, Braddock had something to prove in this one, and in the 6th round, he knocked out Baer, ending Baer's 29-fight winning streak and capturing the world heavyweight title. Despite facing financial struggles and personal tragedies, Braddock had trained tirelessly for this fight, and his determination paid off. This victory made Braddock a national hero, and his story of perseverance and hard work inspired people around the world. Jack Johnson vs. Jim Jeffries. On July 4, 1908, Jack Johnson became the first African-American world heavyweight champion by knocking out Jim Jeffries in the 15th round. This victory was a monumental achievement for Johnson, who had to overcome racial prejudice and discrimination to become the top contender. Jeffries, who was white, had been out of the ring for 2 years and was considered a has-been by many. But he took the fight with Johnson because he felt that a black man should not be heavyweight champion, despite being the underdog. Johnson knocked down Jeffries in the 2nd and 5th rounds and battered him throughout the fight until Jeffries' corner threw in the sponge, giving Johnson the victory. This fight was a landmark event in boxing history, and it paved the way for future generations of black athletes to excel in the sport. These are just a few of the many unforgettable knockouts that have occurred in boxing history. From the brutal power of Mike Tyson to the lightning-fast speed of Floyd Mayweather Jr., there have been countless boxers who have amazed fans with their knockout abilities. But which knockout is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.